Call the board meeting for Springfield High School Board of Education, Tuesday, September 16th, 2025, to order. And Mr. Adams, would you do the roll call, please?
Mr. Mason? Here. Mrs. Rowland?
Here.
Ms. Berry?
Here.
Mr. Hofer?
Here.
Mr. Furlong? Here.
Okay, thank you. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Hamilton for a special recognition.
Hi, everyone. I'm Melinda Hamilton, and I run the bus garage here at Springfield Local School District. And first of all, I wanted to say that I can't imagine anyone ever saying, hey, I can't wait, I want to be a bus driver. But that is exactly what Will had said to us. And this is the person that we are recognizing tonight is William Evans. We call him Will. Being a bus driver comes with a lot of responsibilities. Parents depend on us and trust us to safely transport their children to and from school each and every day. And as bus drivers, we face a lot of different obstacles. Unexpected road closures, those are always fun. Traffic jams, children that are sick on the bus, traffic accidents, and weather, because we do live in Northeast Ohio, so we can start out in the sunshine and end up in the snow and that. But sometimes our traffic accidents actually involve the school bus also. So on the morning of August 29th, we received a radio call from Bus 10 was involved in a traffic accident. So William Evans was the bus driver that morning. And over the years of my experience with the bus garage, when a bus driver radios in they have an accident, they are not calm, cool, or collected at all. And that, but Will was very calm. He was very direct. He says, everybody on the school bus is fine. And we headed out that direction to see Will. In the bus video that I watched, after the accident had happened and he radioed in, Will stood up and went down the aisle to each individual student and talked with each individual student to ask them how they're doing. And when he got to the back of the bus, there was a little boy back there that was kind of upset. He was on the phone with his mom, and Will actually took the phone and talked to the mom and assured the mom that he was okay. And that little boy is Mason back there that's looking at us now. So after that, Will proceeded then to continue talking with the children. He stayed very calm, very cool, very collective and stuff like that. You would think that our story would end there, but our story does not end there. On the morning of September 11th, Will was at a bus stop picking up another student on Maslin Road. And while he was there at the stop, he directed the student to start walking towards the bus. Well, another car, 2 cars back, there was a black car behind the bus and then there was this red car. This red car obviously wasn't paying attention and went to the right of the car and of the bus. And thankfully there was a ditch there that stopped that car, because if that car would have continued, we probably would have had a different story tonight. So, and that little boy was Zachary, and Zachary paid very good attention to Mr. Will, and Mr. Will told Zachary, hurry up, come on the bus, keep coming, keep coming. So because of that, Will is being recognized tonight for an Everyday Hero Award in that. I do believe, Zachary, you wanted to say something, Patrick? Okay.
Mr. Will,
we just wanted to thank you. If that was any other car, if I would have took initiative over Zach and told him to run towards me, he may not be here today. It's scary. So we just wanted to say thank you personally. We wanted to come down here. You handled that like he was your own, and that means a lot.
No problem.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna ask Will if he'd come up now. I know. Will, you've never been a loss for words. Would you like to say something?
I might be now.
Oh.
I don't know what to say. Just I'm glad everybody's okay, and I just try to make sure everybody gets to and from school safe.
I just want to say thank you to Will for his bravery, his quick actions, and that he has shown. You can tell that he loves his job, he does it with a lot of heart, and he cares about the students that he drives. So Will, we have this Extra Mile Award for you, and your certificate.
Thank you.
Can I get a hug?
Of course.
I do want to read a quick letter too, because I know that we send these videos out to the highway patrol and the troopers and things like that. And this trooper was so touched by the video that he's seen that he wanted to make a comment. So his name, he says, my name is David Guzowitzi. Sorry, hard to pronounce. And I'm a highway patrol bus inspector for your school. On August 29th, one of your buses was involved in an accident. Part of the review and an inspection, I was able to watch the onboard video. I would like to recognize bus driver William Evans and the students for doing such a great job in this accident. Will Evans did an excellent job of keeping the kids calm and comforting them in a stressful event. His demeanor and compassion for the kids was awesome. He asked that we please pass this recognition on to Will and say thank you.
Thank you, Melinda. Does anybody else like to say anything?
No, I would like to say on behalf of the school board, thank you very much.
My name is Jack Simon. I'm the police chief here in Springfield Township. Kelly Chapman, one of our board members, came to this meeting. We want to recognize Mr. Evans. You know, we have contingency plans for most everything, especially in the school. Mr. Boswell does a great job. We practice those contingency plans, but you never know. The unknown, I guess, is the people if they're going to employ those properly, execute them properly. On paper, they look good, but until something happens, you don't know. So, Mr. Evans, I want to recognize you because in that time, you acted perfectly. You went to, which is above and beyond. You went to all the kids and made sure each one of them was okay. You know, we talked to our officers about investing in every person they encounter. You did that day. So, congratulations on you. And we really feel good. Our officers said you did a great job when they got out there on that incident. And then they have another incident on Madison Road. I mean, really, that was textbook. So on behalf of the Springfield Township Police Department, Springfield Township Board of Trustees, we want to recognize you for a job well done.
Thank you.
So when you took this job, did you even imagine that you were going to,
I figured at some point, anybody that drives that much, anything, is going to have some kind of accident. I didn't expect it in the middle of my second week.
it's, the school board appreciates it. And as a former mom of, well, I'm still a mom, but that my boys rode on the school bus, you know, I thought I had faith then and confidence, and it's still here. But thank you very much.
And Mr. Holker?
Thank you. Thank you for what you do. I do drive bus. I have my CDL, and just thank you for your attention to detail. Thank you very much for that.
Scotty?
Well, my career is driver safety. When you're done driving the bus, come work for me. And
No.
thanks. I said after you're done. After you're done. But thanks for you young men for coming out today. It's very special.
The recognition is well deserved. That's truly an amazing thing. And it's amazing how quickly that could have been different. And we just don't know, and thank God we'll never have to know. But thank you for what you did.
I think Melinda started it, that it's one of those things you don't really think about doing. As a mom, I just picked up 4 cheerleaders that are 14, and I can't imagine not full of that age, let alone younger. I'm sure they probably have more golden age than 14-year-old girls, but I remember seeing her post. I mean, as soon as something happens in the community, it's right on Facebook. I'm guilty of it. But it was great to see that as soon as it happened, I think you were right on there saying the school, the bus driver, even your teacher was right there behind you to make sure your kid was okay. I think that's what it's all about, working together. Police chief, I think I've seen more police cars out in the morning this year than I have, which is amazing. I'm a TikTok mom. I like watching TikTok, mostly so I know what my kids are doing. I know some of you are on it, you see what happens on the negative side, so to be able to have that trust to put our children on your bus and everybody else says a lot about it. So thank you very much.
So Will, thank you. Thank you for being part of the Spartan family, and we are so happy you're with us. Hope you stay for a long time.
So would either of the young men who were the recipients of his attention like to say anything? No.
Nah, we're good.
All right, well, to both of you, I would say, I'm going to say what my father used to say raising his family. You can never pay back many things. There are many things you really can't pay back, but you can always pay forward. And what that means is when you get to be a driver, you remember what almost happened here, and we just, no more repeats.
Yeah, no more.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now, if you guys want to leave, because now the boring part, you can leave or you can stay, and it's up to you.
You're welcome to stay.
It's welcome to stay. You could do whatever you like to do. Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
And Chief and Kelly, thank you for coming.
Yes.
Thanks, Kelly.
We won't be offended.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Well, you can sit there and watch. That's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, hey, Tammy. Okay.
All right. Who's going to do?
Donnie is.
Donnie, all right. Our next item is recognition of the Portage Lakes Springfield Student of the Month, Mr. Furlong.
Yep. So Dave, myself, and Parker have the opportunity to serve on the Portage Lake School Board too. Jaden Bracken, a senior here at Springfield, who is in the HVAC program, received the Student of the Month award. Got the notes from the teacher. Jaden continues to display kindness and professionalism in the classroom and lab. He is always willing to assist me and other students in any way. He is always on time and ready to work upon arrival to class. Jaden works hard and has a positive attitude in the classroom and lab. That's from Mr. Collier, the HVAC instructor. The superintendent there said he doesn't give out a lot of awards, so this one's pretty special. So that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Congratulations, Jaden.
Congratulations to Jaden. Our next item of business would be board members informal. There is nothing that I can add to the celebration we've had here, but does anyone else have anything you want to add?
I do.
Okay,
Uh,
he does.
In Columbus, it's rather quiet. I think the legislature will come together either in September 23rd or the 30th. They haven't decided, and we'll know when they do. I've been reading a book, and Mrs. Monachino gave me this book. It's about reading, because I struggled in reading when I was younger, and this is a very, very interesting book. I want to read just a small snippet, because when I first got on the board, everybody talked about socioeconomically disadvantaged, and this is quite enlightening. The importance of the study's finding that the greatest impact of language, school performance, and IQ was not socioeconomic cannot be overstated, was not. Hart and Risley, that's the study of these two people, groundbreaking study showed that with statistical force that the preliminary factor in what would eventually become known as the achievement gap was the difference in early language exposure. I'll explain that in a minute. And while at first glance their data seemed to relate this to socioeconomic status, careful analysis linked it solidly to a child's early language experience, which often but not always linked to socioeconomic status. I can remember my uncle. I never knew my grandfather on my dad's side. He died well before I was born. But my uncle said, when my Uncle Ed would come down to breakfast, from his dad, what words have you learned? And my Uncle Ed would give him an answer, and he goes, well, why don't you start reading a dictionary and start learning words? And this was in the 20s and 30s when my grandfather was doing that. And I've talked with Shelley about this. I always took a stack of books to my mom and dad, or they always read to us, and it's just sitting down and speaking to your kids and reading to your kids and giving them that verbal exposure that launches them in the first 3 years. That's really, really important. A fascinating book. I'm still reading it.
Good, no, absolutely good.
So
I'm
I'll get back to you.
No, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you. Let's see, does anyone else have anything?
The only thing I had was go out, enjoy some of our community events, sports, band, it's amazing. There's
Yeah.
really good buzz going on.
Yeah, same thing, we've got a lot of different things happening, we've got youth night tonight for volleyball, girls, I believe, have lost 2, I'll program that, we went to the field one, and it was one of the best games we've seen. We watched the Coventry one, on my little phone, as we were doing the concession stand, that was exciting. As a football mom, I know that maybe the wins aren't all there, but I can tell you the whole vibe has changed. It's great to see the camaraderie, the passion that we're building. The soccer team, the golf team today, I believe we had Lily Headley came in 2nd or 3rd.
Last I heard was
We placed
third.
3rd in the
1-2 for the girls, 3rd overall.
Okay.
So that was nice.
Awesome.
So, and then, cross-country senior night tonight, golf senior night tonight for boys, so there's a lot of good things. You had a football game here on Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night, so there's a lot of good things. So if you're bored at home, you have nothing to do, maybe the Guardians aren't doing that great, the Browns aren't doing that great. Ohio State, I guess, is doing okay, I don't really care,
But there's the Spartans.
yeah, the Spartans are doing great. So
Yeah.
you can get out there, and, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, there's.
There's a lot going on.
A lot of
A
good
lot
things
going on.
Kids are smiling, that's the important thing. All right, number 7 is approval of minutes. Recommended that the board approve the minutes of the regular meeting of August 19th. And that was provided in Exhibit 1. Moved in second, Mr. Adams?
Ms. Terry? Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mrs. Frola?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Mr. Furlong?
Motion passed.
Thank you.
Number 8, citizens' comments on agenda items are welcome at this time. Are there any citizens' comments? All right, seeing none. Pardon?
I said Dad did well.
Yeah, Dad did roll.
Yeah. Seeing none, we'll move on to number 9, which is recommended that the board approve payment of the bills for the month of August pending audit, and those were provided in Exhibit 2.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Adams,
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes.
Mrs. Frola?
yes,
Ms. Terry?
motion passed. It is recommended that the board approve a resolution for payment of bills per the Ohio Revised Code, Section 5705.41. Those are Exhibit 3, and these are payment of bills then and now.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, Mr. Adams?
Mrs. Rowland,
Yes.
Ms. Terry, Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Mr. Furlong,
Yes.
Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 11, acceptance of financial reports. It is recommended that the board accept the financial reports from the treasurer for August 2025, and these were provided to the board in it, or on, to accompany the agenda for Exhibits 4, 5, and 6.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, Mr. Adams?
Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mr. Furlong,
Yes.
Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Ms. Terry, Mrs. Rowland,
Yes. Motion passed. We move to personnel. It is recommended that the board accept or approve the following personnel items. 12.1, accept the resignation of classified employee Stacy Davis, effective the 25-26 school year. 12.2 is an employment. Reassign the following classified employees per the negotiated agreement pending proper licensure. Cassie Wheatley, Brian Kuser, and Melissa D, because I'm not gonna murder someone's name. I apologize, I don't have the pronunciation. 12.3, those are 3 classified employees that are being reassigned. 12.3, adjustment of hours. Approve the adjusting of hours of an educational assistant position currently held by Karen Duberts at the Spring Hill Elementary from 6.5 to 7, 6.5 hours to 7 hours, and that would be back to September 4. 12.4 is an employment. Employ the following classified employees per the negotiated agreement pending proper licensure and pre-employment screenings. And those employees are Brandy Carper and Jennifer Patton. 12.5 employment. Employ Christy Togg as an assistant treasurer at steps 6 years 4, step 4 of the exempted employee benefit and salary agreement for a 1-year contract pending proper licensure and pre-employment screenings, and that would be effective September 17, 2025. You want me to go on?
Yeah, go on, and then we'll.
All right, 12.6, approve Matt Schlarb to serve as a resident educator, mentor, and facilitator for the 25-26 school year, pending proper licensure and completion of required training on an as-needed basis. 12.7, non-sport supplemental contract, and this contract is funded by the Band Boosters. Approve the following non-sport contract per the negotiated agreement pending proper licensure and is paid once the funds are received in full from the Band Boosters, and that would be Joey Morrison for summer percussion instructor. Sorry. 12.8, approve the following athletic supplemental contracts for the 25-26 school year per the negotiated agreement pending proper licensure and pre-employment screening. And those employees, those to be employed are Joe Cole, Kevin Hanna, James Grubbs, April Jowers, Dana Floyd, Jeremy Weekland, and Melinda Weekland. And we're gonna stop there.
Right, okay.
So,
All right.
I'll second that.
All right, a couple things, Chris? Would you like to,
I think she has promo duties, so she wants to introduce herself to the board, but this is Christie. She's gonna be my new assistant treasurer. I've known Christie for a long time, and I'm excited to have her here. She has all the traits that we need in our department, and that's very important. So, it was a long process. I wish it could have gotten done a little sooner, but it's a hard act to follow. I'm gonna talk about my current assistant here later in my section. She'll do a fine job. I welcome her to Springfield, and like everybody says here, I've noticed I've been here probably the longest about everybody except Cynthia, and I do notice a big change in beautiful puppy. And it's much different now than it was 10 years ago. That's awesome. I'm so proud of this community and the district. We welcome her. Welcome.
Welcome to the team.
Welcome.
Would you like to say anything?
Just thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to working with Chris and just the group of girls, and I know Marilyn Harris, and so there's already some connections, so I'm excited to get started.
Well, welcome.
See if I can learn from Chris.
Okay. Well, thank you. Just a couple other, well, hold on, just a couple other things. No, not yet. I got a couple.
Okay,
I got a
I'm
couple-
sorry, okay.
That's okay, I got a couple other things. First, just the adjustment of hours, so, that we went from, Karen Dubert's from 6.5 to 7 hours. We adjusted it to help with the busing and make sure that our kids are supervised with the parent pickup and everything, but it's going very well, so, Melinda's not here for me to give her kudos, but she's really worked hard, and we're getting the busing down to where the kids are getting home a lot earlier than they did last year, so we're,
So does this resolve the multiple?
it's working towards it.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
working towards
Well,
it.
I didn't know if we were to the resolution yet, or if
It's working towards it.
Okay.
We have so many new teachers which is so exciting. That's why the resident educator, adding on Matt Schlarb to serve as a resident educator. So, I mean, how many are you up to now?
I think 15.
15, and that's
And
the most.
He came in at the last moment because we had a resident educator who was an intervention specialist. So that deals with writing IEPs and everything like that. So we felt like that was probably a pretty good fit.
So awesome. Joe Cole couldn't make it today, but he will be here in October.
Yeah, I have something from him.
Okay.
He said he wants to thank Kevin Vaughn, superintendent, and the rest of the board for giving him the opportunity to coach at his alma mater. He's very excited to get started, get the girls program head the right direction. So thanks again, and best wishes.
Good. And he says he'll come in October to meet the board, so if you don't know who he is. And I think that's, and welcome, Chrissy. Okay. So, okay, now I'm done. Okay.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Ms. Terry.
Yes.
Mrs. Frola.
Yes. Motion passed. Now,
Welcome.
We move on to item 13. These are 13.1 are volunteer coaches. And approve the following as volunteer coaches for the 25-26 school year pending proper licensure. And on that list are Miranda Terry, Jason Holmes, and Emily Bauer. And they're all involved with the girls' basketball program.
So moved.
Second?
Moved in second, Mr. Adams?
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mrs. Frola.
Absolutely, yes.
Ms. Terry.
Motion passed.
Exciting.
And Miranda, if you had any extra time at all, it's now officially over. So don't even think about it. All right, Number 14, substitute teacher list approval. It is recommended that the board approve the employment of the individuals on the Summit Educational Service Center substitute list as needed for the 25-26 school year. The Summit ESC oversees the credentialing and credentials and license of each individual and makes additions and deletions to the list as necessary throughout the school year.
So moved?
Second?
It's been moved in second, Mr. Adams?
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mr. Perry. Mrs. Kroll.
Yes. Motion passed. Number 15, it is recommended that the board deem transportation to be unreasonable, uneconomical, and impractical under the present conditions for the individual listed in Exhibit 7.
And this is something that we do when they do an analysis of transportation, if it's the cost effectiveness of it, so. That we made this one to be unreasonable, uneconomical, or impractical. So will they do in pay of lieu of?
You have a contract with?
I don't know, I don't.
Yeah, it's for
But
the-
yeah, we'll
the-
make sure that they're reimbursed.
The
Yeah.
parents receive reimbursement for
Okay.
providing the transportation.
Okay, yes.
Mrs. Kroll.
Yes?
Mrs. Perry.
Yes.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Mr.
Okay.
Furlong.
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 16, it is recommended that the board approve a day treatment purchase service agreement with the KRG Education Services Incorporated to provide education services in accordance with the placement at the LEAP program for 25-26 school year. And that agreement is in Exhibit 8.
So moved.
Christina?
So we have a couple programs that are near us that we have the opportunity to work with if we have students that we feel would be a better fit with their schooling for a short period of time. So LEAP is one of those programs, and we currently have 2 students attending there, so.
And is this the placement on, is it on 619?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Mrs. Perry. Mrs. Kroll.
Yes. Motion passed. Number 17, it is recommended that the board approve memorandums of understanding, MOUs, for St. Francis, St. Joseph, St. Paul, and St. Michael for Title I services provided to Springfield local school residents that attend non-public schools inside the boundaries of Coventry Local Schools, Waterloo Local Schools, North Canton City Schools, and Plain Local Schools. And the MOU is in Exhibit 9.
So moved.
Second.
So this is something that we do every year with our Title I services. Basically, when we receive Title I dollars, they are allocated out to students of non-public schools that we are required to service. In this particular case, with all 4 of these districts, we are signing an agreement that the public school district, they will take our money, which is not actually our money, but they will take the money, and then they will provide the services to the students, so that way we don't have to pay somebody to travel down there to work with the 1 or 2 students that are each one of these particular buildings. So it's kind of a win-win, because there's no travel for us involved, and they still have to meet with us and tell us everything that they're doing with the students who we have who attend those schools. This is the first time, though, that we are crossing county lines, because working with North Canton and Plain, this is a first for us.
Quick question on that. Is that very similar to like an IEP or something, if someone went to a charter school where you just kind of keep up to date on their progress?
We are required to do what they consider a consultation, and we have to meet at least 4 times a year in order to discuss the progress of the students involved, but they are also required to give us things such as test scores for the students and everything like that, so we can follow up on the students to make sure that the program is being successful for them.
Thank you.
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Ms. Terry. Mrs. Frola.
Yes.
Mr. Hofer.
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 18, it is recommended that the board approve a transfer from the general fund in the amount of $5,000 to Schropp 018 account.
Second that?
Chris, you want to explain what that is?
Please, thank you.
That's all you're looking at.
Not-
That's a principal's account at Schropp, and when our new principal took over the position, he had no money in that account. And you have to have some. He was in a bind, and he was threatened, and I caught wind of it, and, I knew what typically that account should have in it. So we transferred 5,000. If he doesn't spend it, it'll carry a little bit
Carries
over
over.
for the next year. Just being a new principal, I don't think he needed this extra stress. And he wouldn't have been able to get that money, up and running, so. I think $5,000 sounds like a lot of money, but it's gonna help Schropp.
And
Mary, what typically does a principal use?
So the principal's account, or the 018, is used to support student activities such as the rewards, the PBIS store, the Star Student, things that they do over there. So generally, it's filled through principals doing fundraising. Like, remember back in the day, we all used to sell magazines and wrapping paper and things like that. Fundraising has really changed a lot in this day and age, so trying to wrap our heads around what exactly will be successful is a difficult one. I'm sure Mr. Burns appreciates the money being transferred into that fund in order to support the students over at Schropp.
And for a principal not to have an 018 to help the students,
That's right.
because I know
I've never seen
if
it.
it weren't for the pop machines when I was principal.
Which we're no
We-
longer allowed to have.
Which are no longer.
Yeah, well, you can't do anymore, so.
Oh, I used to cut box tops. I sit in my house and cut out
Yeah.
thousands
Yeah.
and thousands and
Because-
thousands of box tops.
10 cents a box.
So,
Yes.
so to help with rewards, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay,
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Mrs. Frola.
yes,
Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Ms. Terry. Mr. Hofer.
Yes,
motion passed.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
for-
taking care of that, Chris.
and for the explanation.
Number 19 is recommended that the board approve the appropriations resolution for fiscal year 2026, and that is in Exhibit 10.
So moved.
I'll tell you a little bit about, we have 3 financial documents that are all tying together, because we're in oversight. The forecast, the financial recovery plan, and the general fund in the permanent appropriation. We have an oversight, person from out of Columbus that makes sure that those numbers are. So, when you look at the appropriation, just remember that it's tied very closely to the forecast and the financial recovery plan. So, that changes some things in our office. So if a line goes over, then we contact the person that orders the stuff. It has to go through a process that sometimes makes me unpopular, but that's what we have to do, so. Mr. Mason?
Yes.
Mrs. Frola?
Yes,
Mr. Furlong?
Yes.
Mr. Hofer?
Yes,
Ms. Terry?
motion passed.
This next one, we're gonna tie in 20 and, we'll do a motion for both, approve it, but I'm gonna be doing 20 and 21 together, just to show you how they link up together.
Okay.
And we're gonna go on the screen and look at the financial recovery plan, and then we're gonna pull up the 5-year forecast. And I encourage you to look at the assumptions in both plans. And the forecast, financial recovery plan is a massive document, can't sleep at night. It'll put you to sleep. But there's some things that are happening around here, like we talked about at the beginning of the meeting. Well, good things are happening around here on the financial side.
Right.
For my world. So Dustin, if you can put that up.
Get it on the table.
Do we need to vote on it
Okay, let's put it on the
first?
table
Yeah,
first.
put it on the table first.
All right, it is recommended that the board approve a revised financial recovery plan and direct the treasurer to adopt the financial recovery plan forecast with plan as the first required forecast for fiscal year '26, and that is Exhibit 11. And we will vote on that, and then we'll do the next.
Okay, so moved.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and second, Mr. Adams?
Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Mr. Mason,
Yes.
Mrs. Frola,
Yes.
Ms. Perry, Mr. Furlong.
Yes.
Motion passed. Number 21, it is recommended that the board approve the financial forecast and assumptions contingent on Department of Education and Workforce, DEW, approval of the financial recovery plan amendment. And these are covered in exhibits 12 and 12A. Moved and second, Mr. Adams?
Perry, Mr. Mason, Mr. Hofer,
Yes.
Mr. Furlong,
Yes.
Mrs. Frola.
Yes.
Okay.
Now the floor is yours.
Now for it. And man, this is exciting. The financial recovery plan is a document that, when you're in oversight, you have to prepare. It's a tedious, I have to thank Dustin Boswell, he writes my assumptions. He must have got an A in English. I don't even want to tell you what I got in English, and I didn't write half my papers in college, so God bless my wife. But it goes through a history of what we've been going through, and then what it goes through is what current events are occurring. Now, this will be on the website. Some of the big things that are currently going on is, as we all know, we've had an influx of new teachers. A lot of new teachers this year. Mary, how many? 18?
18?
15 new teachers and then new administrators.
Yes. With new teachers, they start out, they're younger. They start out on a less amount of money. So that helps us financially. On the flip side, our benefit packages last year were horrendous. We had some catastrophic events, employee spouses, and it drives it up. We all know insurance is tough right now. But when you go through the financial recovery plan with the assumptions, I've seen it where you had 15 or 20. We had, Dustin, how many? It's
38.
38 events occurred that we felt we had done for the financial recovery plan. And all those events have a dollar assigned to it. So what happens, the way the spreadsheet works, is we start out with a forecast that's been approved by Columbus, and then we plunk in the assumptions and the corresponding dollar amounts. I'm sorry, I'm sitting there holding this thing. I can't see it. Where's that?
It doesn't show.
It doesn't show up on the screen.
So you'll see right there, Dustin, go down to where the impact mostly in expenditures. You'll see where we have savings related to personnel and other items, which causes our revised forecast. This is the one we'll send to Columbus over here to reflect our financial condition. Now, you asked what our financial condition is, okay? We have one more levy, okay, this November. It's the last of our 5. We have all renewals in Springfield, which is difficult. But once we pass this final levy, we'll be sitting conservatively by fiscal '29, close to $6 million. That's never happened where you go out that many years and you're still financially secure. You can see that number down, if you go down, Dustin, keep going, there you go. Well, it says 53, that's very conservative. We expect more changes coming, but until we get certain requirements at the state, we can't reflect on here. So let's just say this is conservative. Here's another thing, deficits eliminated. Green's good, okay? Green's good. Red's not. So, the question is, when you're sitting on $7 million in year fiscal '28, and you right now have a projected deficit spending of $759, the goal is to tighten that up. You would always like, but it's very hard. We're gonna be one of the few districts in Summit County that's gonna show a significant cash balance for all years in. So what we're hoping is when we do all this, that the state is gonna release us. And what's that mean? It means no more oversight, okay?
So if I'm understanding you, the $5,324,000, that is if the levy, if our last renewal passes, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so,
The last one that you see generates $1.5 million.
right.
Yeah, you see up the line, $1.5 million. First year it collects half, that's correct. That's on the November ballot. That'll be the last one for 4 years.
And, you know, and that's what we talked about, the 4 renewals that we have. It's the last one, and ending with $5,300,000. I mean, we'd like to keep that going for another couple of years even after that.
So this renewal is not changing anything, so as a homeowner, it's just renewal.
It's just a renewal.
That's
Just a
correct.
It's just a renewal. Yes.
The district passed it 25 years ago, no new money. If you pull up the 5-year forecast.
Before you do that, just one other thing. Could you go back to all those,
Assumptions?
right here.
Yeah.
So those of you that are looking at this, one of the things that Chris and Dustin had to do is every teacher that left and every teacher that we hired, that's what this is. This is showing what we paid out to them and what we're saving, and then what our new teachers are costing. So this was a lot of work, so you'll see the resignations and then who replaced them. Resignations and then who replaced them, and the cost. So when you are not able to sleep and you are looking at this, that's what that part is.
And I wanted to give a shout out to Mary. She did it, you know, we joke her a lot, and I don't give her kudos as much as I should, but we had a lot of people to hire, and I did not anticipate the savings that we got. I just didn't.
It's based on steps, correct?
Yes, it's
Steps
based on
savings,
experience, steps, yes.
Right.
So if that levy passes, how many years does that give us in the green? Have you figured that out, or is it at least the 5? I mean, I see that, but I mean,
Conservatively, I don't think we have to worry until even then. It all depends on what happens in the future with the
I mean, it's
future
hard to tell, but
retirement.
if I'm saying.
31, 32?
2031.
32, 31, 32 would be, you know, my goal is always to take a 5-year and at least make it up to 7, if you can. So, and like Chris said, the deficit spending on the bottom there, what we will be doing is we'll be making sure that we can make that 759,000 and that 1.7 million less as we go on.
But
You know,
again, remember, say next year, we get more than usual retirements, right? Those rates can go away because savings go out each year, so.
You know, and what some districts do, unfortunately, is when they have an influx of money, they tend to spend it, you know, instead of, you know, so, but being that even if we do get off of the oversight committee, the processes that we use with them, we're gonna continue to use with them, because it really does help us keep within budget. Mm-hmm, absolutely. So, this is exciting. This is exciting.
So it's only the one that we need.
Just the one. It doesn't cost the taxpayers anything. It's just the last renewal.
P&I.
So
And, oh yeah, and we do have the PI with that
There
also.
will
I
be
was
two on
just
the
gonna
ballot.
say, so there's
One
no
is a
confusion.
Yes.
revenue
There
and one
are
is a
gonna be two
permanent
on the
improvement.
ballot.
Yes.
So remember, 5,324,176, let's pull up the 5-year number. Go down, these have to tick, and I mean, it's, you know, I was off a
Did I
couple
sit
dollars
down
because
too
of
soon?
No, you're
rounding.
gonna, you're fine.
5,324,176. This is our new 5-year forecast. This is the one that's gonna be submitted once DEW says we're allowed, okay? We're actually, first time in about 2 years that we're weeks ahead of schedule in our reporting. So, it makes it nice. I think we even surprised our consultants, so. The major things, if you go up there, personnel obviously is, you're gonna see the impact of the retirements right there. Usually, when you add 4%, 3.5%, 4%, the steps onto the 14,209,000, that would jack it up, way up, okay? Well, it slowed down. And then you see moving forward. Again, the biggest one right now is insurance. That's the thing that keeps you up at night. It's so dependent on the employees, the employees' spouses, the employees' children, and we really don't know what can happen. There's a lot of variables, you know. So we just hope and pray that everyone stays healthy, their families stay healthy, their kids stay healthy. There's no close calls with the buses this year, you know, so stuff like that, so.
Chris, what did you say about what we could submit? Did you say MDW like Mike DeWine? Is that what you were saying?
DEW.
Oh, I couldn't
How
hear
the
you.
process works is, we're gonna send a financial recovery plan down to Columbus, okay?
I didn't hear the
Yeah.
acronym that you used.
Yeah, they're gonna
Sorry.
review it.
Okay.
Once they approve it, which I don't see any reason they're not, because we work hand in hand with them daily, okay? Then, what they're gonna do is they'll submit it to the auditor state, and then we're gonna submit our 5-year forecast to the state. So, let's hope that all this wasn't an exercise in futility in the sense that we're hoping the state auditor releases this before the levy. They will release this once we approve the levy, but it just gives us time to start working on things that the state auditor is gonna wanna see for us to get released. Just like when we got released from fiscal emergency. They start going through all the policies and stuff like that, so. But it is an exciting time. This is probably one of the better forecasts I've ever, since 2010. Right.
There's another rail out there on line 4.05, the principal on the House Bill 264 loans. That will drop off soon too.
You see in 29, yes, it does. $80,000.
Yeah,
That's nice.
that was the improvement of
Right.
2 new boilers and LED
Right.
lighting through the district. So I've always equated and told people when that drops off, that's really a teacher that we can hire.
It's a double bonus, because we're getting the benefit of
I'll
those.
start now.
Okay, Barry.
So, I'm
Jack,
glad-
do you see any mistakes on there?
yeah.
You
If
don't
we
see
what?
any?
Just teach us, would you see any mistakes
You
up
can
there?
email us later.
And both of these documents will be on our website, under the financial, on, the piece on the, where it says financial.
Absolutely.
This is good news.
It's very good news.
It is good news.
We ready
Go. Mhm.
to, we voted, right?
Yeah,
I'm lost.
you're good.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Adams. Number 22, policy review. And we've received copies of all of these items. There are 2 bylaws that are under review or for approval, and then a list of policies. I'm not going to read them all off, but then we vote the next meeting.
The next meeting,
on-
yes.
On those, so.
And then a whole nother round will be coming after this, just so
Yeah,
you
I'm
know.
just going to say, for those of us who haven't read them all, we have to read them.
Read them, because another one's gonna be coming.
Okay.
It never ends.
But I don't have to vote on
Nope,
this, right?
nope,
I'm
nope,
just
nope.
announcing it. All right, Mr. Adams, do you have another?
I do, and it's more of a, I think it's a,
So we'll go to a treasurer's report.
this is more, it's kind of a unique treasurer's report, you know. I like when our teachers retire and we honor them, okay? give a little bio or say kind words when you deserve them. Well, I'm losing a special assistant treasurer, Chris Bowling. She's been my assistant for 6 years, and I think everybody here recognizes her work ethic. She's loyal beyond, I mean, sometimes she worries at night, doesn't sleep. Her attention to detail is amazing. Her oversight to her fellow workers are amazing. For the most part, she is very enjoyable to be around, and it's going to be.
For the most part.
For the most part, wait. You mean when you do something wrong,
Yes.
she corrects you?
She will understand.
Yeah, so that's, so
Let's
you
just
make
say
her.
that. Yeah. She may
I'm not
snipe
gonna let
at
that
me
one
tomorrow.
go.
You know? I wanted to have her picture up there, but she said she'd kill me. So that's her work. I mean, she's amazing. On a personal level, though. I'll get through this. Jeez. She was the perfect fit for me. Many of you know a tragic event happened in my life about 9 months ago, okay? And I worried. I came back very soon after my wife passed, like a week later. And I worried about my workers. And what did I worry about? It was going to be uncomfortable for them. What are they going to say? You know, here's a guy comes in, oh, geez. Well, all I know is I work right next to Mrs. Poling, and she was unbelievable. We talk about stuff that we probably would get in trouble about. So that continued, okay? And we had a thing. We from the beginning, I said, listen, if I shut the door, that means I don't want anybody in here. That means I might be having a moment, okay? And so we laughed, and I did. I had to shut the door, you know, the first couple months. But her personality, and she read me like a book, and she made the whole process, I don't want to say wonderful, but so much better than it could have been, you know. And I want to tell her, and I want to tell the community how thankful I am for that. And I hope and pray that she has a long retirement and she gets to do all the wonderful things that she has planned for many years. So I think if you see her, just smile and say, great job. She knows how I feel, so that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that is well-deserved praise.
Yes, it is.
I said that is well-deserved praise, because when I was employed, and when she first came in the district, it was
She
just
didn't
a
like me. She told
Well,
me
that's all.
later.
You stood up there and said,
I've always been called but about 14 years ago. Or
she's
13
not gonna
years
like
ago,
you
after Bill
again
left.
when she sees that.
I didn't say that, but after Bill Stauffer left, remember we brought him back? After,
Okay.
Number 24.
we were in
All right.
negotiations.
Central office. Who would like to start? Mr. Boswell?
Okay, let's just move it along, okay.
So my update this evening, I want to talk about some safety initiatives that we've been working on and planning in the district. So every year we do drills with staff and students. This year is no exception. We've been working currently with our staff and during staff meetings and doing lockdown drills. We've taken a little bit of a different approach this year and slowed them down a little bit and went through items very meticulously to make sure that everybody understands their roles, responsibilities, and can use the tools that we have available to us during those emergencies. Hear the sights and sounds of alarms going off, understand what to do on specific times. So we've done 2 of those. We've done one at the high school and one at Spring Hill so far, and have Schropp planned here in the near future to acclimate staff with that. We're going to also be doing those now that once we've done them with staff, we'll introduce them during the school day in the same fashion to give students the ability to be acclimated to those. And then our big culmination of this is gonna be on Monday, October 13th, will be our full-scale safety drill. It'll be, last month we approved an updated school calendar, so October 13th will be a non-student day, and all the staff will train. We'll be at Schropp Intermediate this year, working with local police and fire departments to go through a full-scale drill, not only for our benefit, but also for the first responders' benefit, and introduce some of the officers that maybe work off shifts or such to the schools, see the layouts and what our procedures are, as well as their procedures and how those work together, and get everybody working on the same page and understanding what's going on during an emergency. Work on our coordination and incident command there to see how we work together and what improvements we can make. I think every time we've done one of these, as we should, we learn some lessons that we can implement into the next time we do that, and hopefully only in drills in the future, but we can implement those lessons that we've learned and learn a few new things the next time that we can make better. So we're continuously working on that and have those items planned.
Earlier this week, the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce, or DEW, released the school report cards for all the school districts in the state of Ohio. I'm proud to announce that Springfield, once again, has earned 3.5 stars out of 5 stars. We're not perfect, we have ways to grow, but 3.5 is a fabulous score. We exceeded state standards in graduation with a 95% four-year graduation rate, which means that every student who starts out in a freshman class, if there's only 100, 95 of the 100 will walk across the stage in 4 years. Of those 5% that would still go on to a 5th year in case they needed it, 91% of the 5 would graduate in 5 years. So that's a fabulous amount. We exceeded state standards in progress, so our students are all growing. And we also exceeded state requirements in the what's called the CCWMR, or the College Career Workforce and Military Readiness. You can see why they put initials to that, right? In that particular case. So I've provided the board with the district report card. It's the top one. And then you will see the report cards for Spring Hill, for Schropp, and for the high school underneath. So if you would want to happen to have questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will answer any of the questions that you have. I'm actually attending some workshops and I learned something new. For example, in the one early literacy component, we were 1% away from having another star.
Oh, wow.
1%. I mean, that's nothing. So hopefully next year we'll have that other star included with that.
And with the report card, you know, a couple things. A lot of it is how things are reported. So,
Exactly.
So one of the, making sure that we're reporting correctly to the state. So one of the things that we're gonna be working on is making sure that all our data is the correct data. Kathy Grubbs does a fantastic job with it, but, you know, right now Mary's taking the different webinars just so her and Kathy can get together and work. You know, 3 stars is meeting the standards, so 3.5 is, we are, you know, above it. You know, our goal is next year to get it up to 4 stars, which we think that the way that we're going is that we can hit that. And for the CCWMR, a lot of districts, the majority of those districts in Summit County got 3 stars. So we got 4 on that. No school got 5. So we're very proud of that. And we did improve in our graduation. Last year we were 3 stars and we did move it up to 4. So we're not only are we doing great, you know, in our extracurriculars and everything, but we're doing really well also. Room for improvement always, and that's what this does for us.
Question.
So,
So Mary, you said we're like 1% away from getting another star in early literacy?
Correct.
So if we get that, does that affect the gap closing? Would that necessarily affect that, and we would get another star for that?
No, they don't necessarily go hand in hand that way.
That's
Would be
why I
nice
asked
if
the
they did,
question.
and I appreciate that question, but they do not necessarily. They could, but generally it won't.
So for those with gap closing is it's all the different subgroups that that the gap is closing between them. So you have your standard, so then you have, your subgroups, so let's take your special ed, for example.
Okay.
If you want the bar to go the same way, or you want it to go like this, if it goes this way, that's what we need to work on.
So then it's a combination of
Yes.
things to gap close.
Yes,
close the gap.
absolutely, absolutely. But our progress is the cohorts of the kids, so saying the kids from third grade that move to fourth grade, then fourth grade to fifth grade and so forth, that they are making the progress. So they're making more progress than what the state expects them to make.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So I know that college obviously is what a lot of kids do, career and workforce, we have PLCC and everything like that. Military, I never see anybody, and I'm not trying to like bring a negative in, but I don't ever see anybody in the school for the military. Being a veteran myself, and knowing how much it helped my life, I guess you could say. Do we have actual liaisons that
Yes.
come in here on
We
a
have recruiters
Mhm.
that do come
regular
in.
basis
Mhm.
for each
Mhm.
month?
I don't know if we have it for the space
Yeah, I know.
academy
new one.
one, but, I don't think they've come, but yes, we do, and then we have a relationship. So, the recruiters have, different schools, so we have our recruiters that come in. A lot of times during lunchtime, they'll have a table set up, or in the mornings, they'll have a table in the rotunda. So, and they built relationships with the kids.
And our counselors are prepared to talk with our students about doing things such as taking the ASVAB in order to qualify for military readiness.
They're
and things
actually
like that.
offering free ASVAB right now.
Oh,
for
wow.
Really?
students to try, and you know that, so that might be something that we want to make sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, from me this month, last year, our 7 through 12 students got the opportunity, if they wanted to participate in an after-school Eye Care Connect program through Red Oak, and I think I talked a little bit about it last year. Well, we wanted to continue that program on, but Red Oak needed a little help from funding for it, so I was able to write a grant and receive $3,500 towards that program over the summer from the Tuscarora Park Foundation and that's kind of linked to the Barberton Community Foundation. So we're able to continue that program. I believe Mr. Nevins from Red Oak was doing interviews these last couple weeks, and I believe they're prepared to start here the first week of October.
Can you explain a little bit about what it is?
Yeah, so they meet weekly with a Red Oak staff person that is trained to provide support to students. But then they also, he teaches them how to mentor each other. So the older students, sophomores, juniors, seniors, mentor the 7th and 8th and 9th graders. And they just do activities, they have snacks, they play games, and all of it's just to build leadership skills and build that mentoring relationship with other students across the building, so.
And it's also, we wanted some extracurricular activities for kids who maybe weren't doing sports. So this was a way for kids to have a club that wasn't with the sports type.
And last year, the timing just, we didn't know that the 222 program and Eye Care Connect were on the same night, but this year, Eye Care Connect is moving to Tuesdays, and then 222 will stay on Wednesdays, so students that want to participate in both will have that opportunity.
And remember, the 222 is our program that we have with Maranatha Church.
Yeah.
So that's good. Any other questions for any of them on? So a lot of great things going on. So our last board meeting was the day before school started. And this one is, we're already halfway through the first quarter.
Wow.
I think it's 4.5 weeks already. So it's going by very quickly. I think progress reports are coming out this week. So everybody's doing a great job. Very proud of Mr. Burns and Mr. Masenko. If you walk into the buildings, if you have a chance to, you'll see you'll see a different feeling going on in there, and they're doing an amazing job. As is, of course, the high school. Just a couple things, because it's running kind of late. I don't think it's on our items worth of note, but October 1st is our homecoming bonfire. And that's going to be out back, that way. This way.
It's not
This
in,
way.
it's not in the
It's not gonna be in the
building.
building, it'll be that way.
Yeah,
Um,
it's outside.
and the fire department's not going to be there, so are you in charge of the fire?
No, they'll be there.
Oh, they'll be there, okay, oh, that's good to know. All right.
No fire.
And then October 3rd is our homecoming, and we're doing a tailgate. Starts at 5 o'clock, and the tailgate is gonna be done by Maranatha, and that's gonna be in the parking lot? Okay. And-
Outside of the entry gates.
so that will be exciting. So hopefully everybody can come out for that. And like what Miranda said, it's, you know, it's not all about the scores. It's just about the camaraderie that the team is feeling, and just the togetherness with them. So a lot going on. So we're excited. And as always, if anybody has any questions or concerns or anything, please give me a call or an email or stop by if I'm there. Be happy to see you. Okay.
Thank you. The additional items of, worthy of note are September 25th. The high school, junior high conferences are 3 to 7 p.m. October 10th is an association day for teachers and no school for children. October 10th, put it on your calendar, no school. October 13th, no school for students, staff only. Put that on your calendar. And October 17th is the end of the first quarter. I can't believe that already.
Right.
October 21st is your next board meeting. It'll be held at the administrative building. And October 30th is SHROP conferences, and those are scheduled from 3:30 to 7:30. Anything else to add that we know of?
Anything?
All right, then, now for citizens' comments. Any comments that, about anything? It doesn't have to be an agenda item. All right, seeing
They're still
none,
trying to get them to talk.
then we are ready for an adjournment. All right, been moved and second that the school board meeting will be adjourned. Mr. Adams?
Mr. Mason.
Yes.
Ms. Terry. Yes. Ms. Frola.
Yes.
Furlong.
Yes.
Mr. Ober.
Yes.
You're good.
All right.
Meeting adjourned. So what building is he at? Pardon? At Spring Hill? How we doing over there? Oh, I want him to tell me.
Kendall took fourth place.
What do we do?
Kendall took fourth today.
All right.
So that probably means Nora and Bree would have been somewhere in the first or third.
Oh, that's awesome. That's exciting.
That's huge. I'm hoping